Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Starting on the mound in this one, Justin Steele.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Parker Meadows in the box now, takes strike one. Big swing and a miss. Got him swinging. One away.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Up the middle, slides for the stop, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back, and for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. Ball one there. Caught and missed, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, getting the nod on the mound, Tarek Skubal.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back, and for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One down, runner at first. In Happ up to hit. In the air out towards right center. Sizes this one up. Brings it in.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Hard hit left side. They get the force. Inning over. Nothing for the Cubbies in the opening frame. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Top of the second, and here is Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
And the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One out in the second.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So a change being made out at second, and coming in as the Tigers pinch runner, Matt Vierling. Here's Mark Canha. And there's the strike.
0-1.
The pitch. That one's upstairs, ball one. And 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. appears to be getting loose. Number 43, a left-hander, also throwing. Man at second. And a good eye there.
2-1.
Two and one now.
Ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Colt Heath up next. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here at the top of the second. There's the strike.
Full count.
Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike three.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So two down now, and here is Colt Heath. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Vierling on its second with two down. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
So coming into the game now on defense, Matt Vierling. He takes over as the new first baseman. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And ball one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Headed down the line. And just foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Christopher Morel, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Shelby Miller getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Chafin getting loose as well. The winning run on second base. Breaking ball inside. 2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next pitch is outside. Yan Gomes on deck for the Cubs. Winning run at second with 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Here's Yan Gomes. That one at 95, missed up top, ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That one's in there, and the count 2-1. And now the lefty. Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Patrick Wisdom would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 2 outs. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. And the Cubs go 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Here at Wrigley Field. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. Gio Urshela steps in. Steele back to work. Hit in the air. Left field. Happ heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Javi Baez digs in right side. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss.
One
And the
ball,
count even,
one
1-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, we're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and misses.
One ball,
Now 1-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Ball,
Just
inside.
off the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jake Rogers. In there for strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. And takes low for ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to him.
That one inside. It's 2-2.
That's a really good take.
The pitch. That one just missing inside. And that's ball 3. Parker Meadows up next for the Tigers. Back to work, 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1 left for Detroit, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Patrick Wisdom. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one almost got him. In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Hard ground ball, base down. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Save! Ball game. They walk it off.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.